everyone, welcome back to the Python tutorial. In this lecture, we are going to learn what is dictionary, creating dictionary, accessing the values from the dictionary, and some built-in functions of dictionary. So let's start with the lecture. First of all, what is dictionary? We can define dictionary as a data type in Python or a data structure in Python. It is used to store the data in the form of key and value pair. Okay. Dictionaries are mutable because we can add the new elements in the existing dictionary, as well as we can delete the elements or we can modify the elements from the dictionary. That's why it is said to be mutable. The dictionary is defined into element keys and values. Whatever the key we used should be a single element and it should be a unique element. Okay. The values can be any type, like it can be a tuple, it can be a list, integer, strings, anything. Okay, now let's see what is the syntax for creating a dictionary. So to create a dictionary, first we need to give dictionary name equals to, inside the curly braces, we pass key and value. Key and value are separated by the colon and the elements are separated by the commas. So to create a dictionary, we used curly braces. Okay, so here is an example. We have created a dictionary called student and we have passed the values. So in that we have 1, 2 and 3 which are referred as key, and Sam, Ram and Krish are the values of the respective keys. So this is how we create a dictionary. Now let's see this example practically. Okay, so first of all, to create a dictionary, we will give some name as data equals to, then inside the curly braces, first we are going to pass the values. So we are going to store the roll numbers with respective name of students. So 1 and we have Sam, roll number 2 and we have Krish, roll number 3 and we have Ram. Okay, so we have created a dictionary. Just execute it. Now to display the values from the dictionary or to print the dictionary, we have to just write the dictionary name, that is data. So our dictionary is printed. Okay, so this is how we create a dictionary. Okay, now we can also create a dictionary using list or tuples. For example, I'm creating another dictionary as data1. Okay, so here I will create a key called roll number. Okay, and in that I'm going to store the roll numbers as 1, 2, 3. So here I'm creating a dictionary which consists of list. Okay, so for roll number I have used list. Then second I will used, so second key will be my name, and in that inside the list I'm going to store the values as Sam, then Ram, then Krish. Okay, and then execute. So here I have created a list. I have used list inside my dictionary and then print the dictionary. So this is how it will be displayed. Okay, so we can use list also, we can use tuples also, we can use normal integers and strings to create a dictionary. Okay, now how to access the elements from the dictionary. Okay, now as we are storing the values in the form of key and pair, it means here 1 is your key, right? 1 is your key and Sam is your value. Then 2 is your key and Krish is your value, right? So I want to fetch the values from the dictionary. So to fetch the value or to access the values from the dictionary, we have to use the keys. Okay, so for example, now I want to fetch the value Krish. So what is a key for Krish? 2. So I will write it as 2 and this will give me the value Krish. Clear with this? Similarly, if I want to fetch the value Ram, so I will just write the name and inside the square bracket I will pass the key of the Ram. So this will give me the value Ram. Okay, so this is how we create a dictionary in Python and this is how we can access the values from the dictionary. Okay, so now let's move to the next topic, that is dictionary built-in functions. So these are some of the dictionary built-in functions. So first is len, which is used to calculate the length of the dictionary. Second is str, which converts the dictionary into a printable string representation. Next we have type, which is used to print the type of the values or type of the data. Next we have items. It will return the key value pair of the tuples. It means it will return the complete dictionary. Okay, all the values from the dictionary, including keys also. Okay, then we have values. Value method will return only the values from the dictionary. Then we have keys. Keys will return only the keys from the dictionary. Then we have clear. Clear method will delete all the items from the dictionary. And then we have pop method. Pop method, it will remove and return the values associated to the specific key. Now what happens if I want to remove a particular value from the key? I can use pop function. So it will, if that particular key is present in the dictionary, then it will return that value. It will remove that value from the dictionary and return the value as an output. But if the value is not present in the dictionary, then it will throw you an error. Okay, so these are some of the built-in functions. Now we'll see this. We will implement all these functions practically. Okay, so now first we'll start with len function. So inside len function, I will pass the name of my dictionary, that is data. So we have three values. So the output is 3. Then we have str function, which is used to convert our dictionary into a string representation. So this is how the dictionary is presented. Next we have type function, which is used to print the data type of the dictionary. Okay, then we have values. Okay, so then we have value function. So data dot value. So value function will print only the values from the dictionary, that is Sam, Krish and Ram. Okay, now I want to print only the keys from the dictionary, then I will use keys function, which will only print the keys from the dictionary, that is 1 2 3. And now I want to print the complete dictionary with its respective keys and values. So for that method is items, which will print your complete dictionary, that is which will print complete dictionary. Okay, okay, now next function we have is pop function. Okay, so pop function is used to remove or to delete a particular element from the dictionary. So I will write data dot pop. Inside the pop, I will pass the key. For example, I want to remove 3. So I will pass the value 3. Okay, so it is returning the value, okay, which is deleted from my dictionary. So let's check whether it is deleted or not. Yes, it is deleted. Okay, now suppose I am trying to delete a value which is not present, or a key which is not present in my dictionary. Suppose 4. Now in our dictionary we don't have a key 4. Okay, so this will give me an error. Clear with this? Okay, next we have del function. Del function is also used to delete a particular element from the dictionary. So I will write del, then the name of your dictionary, that is data. Okay, and the value which I want to delete, that is I want to delete 2. So I will write it like this, and then again print the dictionary. So now we have only one element inside our dictionary. Now suppose I want to add the values in my dictionary. Okay, so for that, write the name of the dictionary inside the square bracket. Okay, give the key equals to, inside the square bracket, pass the key equal and then equals to the value which you want to store, that is Krish, and execute. Now this will add the value inside my dictionary. Okay, now suppose I want to modify the value of a particular key. For example, I want to modify Sam Okay, I want to store, instead of Sam, I want to store some another value. So for that I will write data. I will pass the key whose value I want to change. So I want to change the value of 1, and for that I'm going to say save as Ram, and then again execute. Okay, so see, this has modified our value. Clear with this? So this is how we can modify, we can delete the values from the dictionary using the keys. Okay, now next is dictionary operations. Okay, so only one operation we can perform on dictionary, that is iteration, and iteration can be achieved using for loop. So iteration means what? Fetching all the values from the dictionary. Okay, so for that we are going to use for loop. So for I in name of the dictionary is data colon, and then we are going to print. Okay, print I. So this will fetch all the elements from the dictionary, that is 1 and 2. But in this case it is only fetching the keys, it is not fetching the value. So I want value also. So I will just name of the dictionary, and in square bracket I will pass the value I. So this will give me only values of the dictionary. So now I want keys as well as values from the dictionary. So I can just write here data dot item function. I will just pass data dot item function, and this will give me key as well as value from the dictionary. Okay, similarly you can check for value also. Just pass value. So what it will give? It will give only the values from the dictionary. Okay, and if I pass here keys, then it will just display the keys. So this is how we can fetch the value from the dictionary using iteration operator. Okay, so that's it about the dictionary. I hope you have understood the concept. Thank you so much. See you in the next lecture.
Don't forget to subscribe and press bell icon for new updated videos.
Like and share videos with your friends.